Didn't realize my mic was on. Okay. We're finishing this shit today. I did a few practice runs. I am playing pretty fucking consistent right now. Oh yeah, I got a little tired and I beat Jawbreaker and I'm working on Fairy Dust. I'm gonna beat the original Nine Circles trilogy. Unrelated. Anyways, I have been practicing. Not a whole lot on this level, but just the game in general. Particularly the wave. Obviously, I did Jawbreaker 1.6k attempts. It was the fastest I've ever beaten a hard demon. It was good practice on the wave. Ship as well, because the ship control you need in that level is actually insane for that little part. Not so much ball, and those are the only 3 game modes. But point is, practicing a lot. After last time where I got fucking 97, I'm ready to fucking beat this level. Half the reason I didn't play this for so long is because I died 5 times past any hard part. And I got incredibly discouraged after that. So I haven't touched the level for like 2 weeks. Also busy, but that's not really the reason. I had enough time to learn and beat Jawbreaker, so I could have beaten this. It's going to take less than 1,000 attempts. Honestly, I think I'm beating it today.
Maybe.
Hello.
Hello. Are you streaming, I'm assuming?
Yes. How long have you been here for? I'm curious. Like, did you
I
hear the whole...
just...
Okay, so you didn't hear the whole monologue I just gave.
No, I heard the end of it.
Yeah, I'm doing the same level. I've been practicing a lot, and I'm really consistent today, so I think I'm gonna fucking beat it.
You've been practicing off stream?
Other levels, not this one.
Okay.
I haven't touched this level in 2 weeks.
I thought you were playing it off stream. I was like, what if you just beat it off stream on accident?
The reason I started streaming is because I did a practice run. Not of the actual level, of like a little copy level I did. And I'm like, okay, well I just did 50 to 100 in 2 runs. And that's over half, that's pretty much every hard part.
I'm playing Stardew Valley. I do not want to put the wallpaper in the fridge.
No, I've never died that before. I'm feeling consistent though. First run on, and I made it almost past the hardest part of the level. Once I get past that, the rest of the level's free. Any deaths are completely my fault.
Oh, he's really, really bad. To save up $500,000 so I can buy the alcoholic a house.
Makes sense. Only downside is I am on the time limit this time. It shouldn't matter though. I'm thinking this is going to take me less than half an hour. I could be wrong.
Fun fact,
but
the alcoholic is also the bus driver.
I cannot see that possibly going wrong. I think they chose that perfectly.
Neither can I.
Is it like a school bus driver or is it like a public bus driver?
It's a public bus. Driven to the middle of the desert. But it's a public bus that I had to repair with magic after donating certain items.
How does that work? It's a bus. Like, we have machines that fix those. This isn't like an unheard of issue.
Yeah, but I guess everyone in the town is fucking broke because I'm the only one who's ever tried to fix the town, I guess, in the game.
Yeah, you're the protagonist.
Somehow I had room for all that fruit in my inventory. I also have bats that just give me fruit, just cause.
Hard part done. Let's go.
I should have chose the mushroom cave though. I didn't realize how good it was until.
Woo! Kamikaze strike, baby. All right, that was fucking bad. Okay.
He died. Everyone laugh at him.
How do you even can get
At least I'm assuming
a lot of time? I have spent not constant playing, but over a year on and off playing this level. And I've been playing this game for like 8 years now, so I'm very far behind on the skill curve.
That's honestly, no offense, a little sad.
Okay, well,
no offense,
F you, because it's too early for me to start swearing fully.
You mean it's too early?
I gotta wait until like at least an hour in for me to just lose my mind and start swearing a bunch.
Oh, it's an Iridium Luck Day. Hell yeah. I gave this man 24 eggs and he gives me a mini fridge?
That's a good deal. That is a good deal. I know eggs are like gold now.
It's not a good deal.
What do you mean that's not a good deal? Bro, that's like... Well, nowadays that might be like 50 bucks, but like back then that's like $5 for mini fridge.
I gave him thousands of dollars worth in eggs.
Lucas?
I gave him regular eggs. I gave him void eggs. I gave him duck eggs. At least I didn't give him any dinosaur eggs. At least
what about like chicken eggs, right? Like, are we past that point?
Those are the ones that I gave him. Those are the ones.
How do you put the chat on screen? Little Streamlabs feature. They have little widgets you can add, and you just add a chat widget, and it does it all for you. I had to do no work. Took me like 40 seconds. Streamlabs has a bunch of widgets you can use. You just have to do a little plus sign.
I'm the one that convinced you to switch to Streamlabs because I'm better.
I mean, OBS was
when
nice.
You got a new computer?
No,
OBS doesn't have as much.
OBS is more bare bones. You have to do it all yourself. Next time I'll try. Yeah, I do. It's actually.
But it's also free.
Makes the stream look nice.
It's also like completely free OBS though, so it's.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons.
Well, Streamlabs is free as well.
Well, yes, but it has paid options.
The free options are still pretty good though. I don't even know what the paid gives you.
Yeah.
PC doesn't lag on stream.
You,
okay, it's weird. It does. I have like lag spikes, just randomly.
Why can't I see your chat on my computer?
Part of that is because the PC is a little bit weaker than my old one. Lightning Strike took out my last one, so I got a new one relatively cheap. Well, not cheap, but cheaper than normal. And it has some really weird issues. Audio desync is a big one, so I have a tab open in the background that stops it from doing that.
I now have my phone up on the desk so I can read your live chat just in case there's anything important. It's on 240 FPS. Why do you need that much on Geometry Dash?
Oh, 240 FPS.
It's not like the best thing ever, but like why do you need that much on Geometry Dash?
Oh, you need more. Some people play on like thousands. The more frames you have, the easier it is to hit certain frame perfects because you have more possible frames so you can hit them. It actually is like a really big advantage.
Yeah, but your eyes can only see so much.
But the game can register more. That's really what matters.
I'm gonna steal one of my friends.
Oh my gosh, chat! This is the end. Don't fuck it up.
I forgot that I downloaded the Worming from Home demo. Steal my friend's geometry.
Oh my god, that's a sad death. Okay, that's fine. We're like 10 attempts and I've already made it to the end. Friend plays on
watch me
12,000 hertz.
First try.
Yeah,
What's it called? What's it called?
MikuMikuMikuMiku? Bro, you're not... I'd be surprised if you made it past the first part first try. Yeah,
like the
those
easy
runs...
Part?
Yes.
Or like the
yes.
Or when it starts getting easy.
The easy part, because the flying... It's not hard, but you have to have some decent control to do it. Trust me,
I mean, the easy part is in like
yes.
when it's hopping across the clouds.
Oh, like this ship part right here? I don't think you'll be able to do this. I don't know how good you are, but last I checked, you haven't beat cycles, and this is definitely...
Okay, so I failed at 1%.
Your best!
I failed at 2%. It was too fast.
The 86% sucks, but it is not nearly as gut-wrenching as the amount of times I've died past 96.
I have to go.
And then, alright, that's fine.
I have to help this guy fix his computer.
Alright, just join back after.
Like shit.
You're fine.
I might join back later, I'm not sure.
Up to you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good stream.
I've had attempts where like, I've been like, okay, I just got 94. I'm ready to beat this level. I'll get to the end again, get to 95 and be like, at least I can update the progress counter. Yay. This level's a lot of fun, but it's so tedious. I never thought I'd like this beginning, but it gives me a little bit of time to de-stress. Because once I start getting into the level, once I get far in, I think my heart rate goes to like fucking 150. Although I've died, it's gotten to the point where I've died so many times at the end, I've stopped feeling excited when I get there. Maybe a little bit of like light adrenaline, but it's not bad. Although my practice run I did, it took me 2 tries past the beginning to get to the end. Let's see if that holds consistent. So I know I can do every part. I know how they all feel. None of them really feel that challenging anymore. The level doesn't even seem that fast to me. I just have to actually get the run to put it all together. I know all the click patterns. Every part should feel when you do it right. I was trying to lock in. Alright, that's fine, honestly. I'd rather die there than to the UFO, because at least I can see what I do wrong. The UFO, if you fuck up, you have no idea where you went wrong. And that was my first flare. Okay, we are like 5 minutes in. Yeah, I'd rather die at the wave, though, because the wave feels more skill-based than the UFO to me. It's not that the UFO isn't skill-based, it's just I hate UFO. Least favorite game mode by far. It's not even a competition. It's the least fun to figure out gameplay for. In my opinion, at least. It's also my worst game mode, but that's only part of the reason why I don't like it. Favorites, I mean Wave, obviously, because it's just fun. And then I like Robot a lot as well. Robot's fun. I like how much control you have when you use it. That is why, after this, I will be jumping to Nullscapes. I got that. It's going to be an easy level. Slight increase in difficulty, maybe a little bit harder. I got that, though. That's easy. Realistically, though, I think after this, I might try to do Magma Bound. Looks like fun. I want to beat the original 9 Circles trilogy, though. I have 9 Circles already beat. That was my first hard demon. I did Jawbreaker maybe a week ago. All I need is Fairy Dust. But the issue is Fairy Dust is a whole lot harder. With 9 Circles, the wave's relatively open. I think it's more difficult for me than Jawbreaker's wave, just because it flows a little bit worse. Jawbreaker's wave is hard, but it flows really well, so it ends up not feeling that difficult to me. 9 Circles, on the other hand, it feels more clunky, which makes it feel harder to beat. But both of them are generally comparable, and they're tricky but not impossibly hard. Fairy Dust is not the same. Like, there is a clear gap in difficulty between the 3. The tights are... no, but... the spaces are a lot tighter. Fuck. The gameplay is not faster. Oh, dealing with something right now. The gameplay just feels a lot tighter and more like technical and precise. Give me 1 second. Alright. Sorted that out. I really... beating it this attempt would be cool, but it'd also look really suspicious, because the attempt where I just randomly paused in the middle is the one where I beat it. I don't have the money for Mega Hack. Let me just put that out there. I'm not that rich. $5 is a lot of money. There's a reason I make copies of levels instead of going into practice mode. Because I just got the thing that allows it, that makes it where I get the song in practice mode. I got it like a week ago. I was too slow. That's fine. I kind of had a feeling I was. The good part is, I've gotten to the point where I can feel when I do something wrong. It's honestly probably a little bit sad, because that just shows how much time I've wasted on this level. I think it's a good thing, though. It shows that I have at least a good sense of the level, which I think is important. Nope, not a lags back there. That's fun. I want to beat this so badly. I've wanted to beat this level for years now. Like, ever since I first saw it, I was like, man, this level's sick, but I'll never be good enough to do it. Then you beat 9 circles, and all of a sudden, your skill shoots through the ceiling. Just poured a shit ton of attempts into this, and I died. But I poured a bunch of attempts into this, just learning each individual part, and now I think it was good that I started with the beginning instead of the end. I know typically you go from the end and you work your way back. Starting with the beginning was, I think, the best choice, though, especially with this level, because the ending is so much easier than the beginning. The beginning is the hardest part, and it's not disputable. The gameplay is a lot more technical, the inputs are a lot closer together, and they're a lot more precise, like you can only hold for a specific amount of time. Otherwise, you just don't make it. The ending's a lot more free and open. And playing the beginning got me used to the speed of the level, so when I moved to later parts, it was a lot easier to be able to read them, because I was already kind of used to the speed of the gameplay. So if anyone tries to beat this, that's my advice. Don't start from the end, start from the first hard part. Well, 2 things. Start from the first hard part, obviously, and work your way forwards, and second off, break the level into 3 parts. You have the very beginning, which includes this, and then obviously the part coming up. You have the middle part, which is classified by the little break you get, and then the ending, which is classified by the second break. Bro, I don't get how I keep dying there. That part's not hard. It's just 1, 1, 2, like a little jitter click. But the breaks are like after that wave part, and then after the UFO, at like 70%. Break the level down into those sections, and it makes it a whole lot easier to learn it. I want the coin. I'm beating this today, though. I feel so confident. Like, this level does not feel hard to me right now. So my confidence may be a little bit too high? Yeah, probably. Does that mean I'm not gonna do it? Hell no, I'm doing this shit. I gotta stop swearing so much. But no, I'm beating this level today. I'm tired of being on 97%. I want the little green check mark next to it, and I want to know I've beaten Insane Demon. Honestly, I think this should have been over on day 1, personally, because the point where I died wasn't a hard part. I just sold. The fact that this has dragged on for 3 days is honestly kind of sad. None of that matters, though, because I am beating this today. Oh, that's such a bad death. I hate the ones where it looks stupid. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I hate the ones where it looks like you're really bad at the game, if that makes sense. Like ones like that where I just went flying into the ceiling. I gotta stop looking away from the screen. I keep like getting sidetracked during this part. To be fair, it is really easy. Although I still could die at that ship part. It's not hard, but if I'm not paying attention, I do typically die there. Overall though, would I recommend this level? Not as a first. I think it's a fun level to play, and if you are good enough to beat it, you should. Because especially once you learn it, some of the parts feel really fun. But at the same time, if you're just getting into it, a lot of the parts feel really annoying to die at over and over again. And some of them just feel kind of clunky until you learn it. I think it's a good level, don't get me wrong. But for a first Insane Demon where you're getting used to the difficulty, I don't really think it's the best one to choose, honestly. Especially since so much of the difficulty is condensed into the second half of the level. Well, I guess the first third is easy and then everything else is hard. It's condensed into 2/3 of the level instead of the whole thing. I think it's a good stress test. How am I dying? Okay, I gotta just slow down for a second. I think it's a good stress test because, like, the little breaks, you can feel your heart racing during that. Especially when you get to the final one. So it's good for that, stress control, which is an important thing to have. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I think it's within the easier side of Insane Demon's range, which is good. But I still don't think this is necessarily a great first Insane Demon. Great Demon, sure, but not great first Insane Demon. Just stick to the classics like Magma Bound or Windy Landscape. Those are more consistent difficulty levels. And I haven't played through Windy Landscape, but I've played through the Duel, and it's a lot of fun to play. This level feels cool to play, but at the same time you feel really dumb when you die at certain spots. And like, I am, but I don't want to feel like it. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let me lock in. You can't make this shit up. Alright. Bro, I haven't even made it to the freaking drop in 4 attempts. I made it to the end of the level on like my 5th try, and I haven't been back since. That's gotta change. I want to beat this today so bad. That'd be like a perfect end to my week. I've done a lot this week. Oh, I just clicked too early. Easily avoidable death. Real quick. Actually, never mind. I forgot I can't tab out anymore. I was gonna change something real quick, but if I did that, I'd have to fully close Geometry Dash and then reopen it and reset the whole ping and everything. It'd just be a pain. Something that really pisses me off, and part of why I want to record this so badly, I was doing 9 circles on stream, and I beat it. Took me a few hours, but I beat it. That was my new hardest. The audio was incredibly desynced. Like, it was 20 seconds or something. It was insane. So I can't upload that as a separate video because the audio is not matched up. So it's going to be a pain to watch, and okay, yeah. So that really annoyed me, because I wanted to make a video of that, just the completion attempt. Because I spent a long time doing that. I spent like 6,000 attempts on 9 circles. And weeks of my life. This one I've spent definitely longer on, less attempts though. It's an XL level. So the attempts feel longer, but you could go through an hour and only put in like 50 attempts. Or maybe even like 20. Like, it's stupid. But I just want proof that I can beat something hard. Because the hardest thing I've beaten on stream is maybe a medium demon. Yeah, it was, actually. I remember the stream, beating B. How long ago was that? I remember streaming it. It wasn't that long ago. But okay, it was a long ass time ago. Let me rephrase that. It was a very long time ago. But that was only because my upload schedule is really bad. Okay, I'm not really looking right now. I want the coin. Three years ago, I was beaten Hexagon Force and Finger Dash. Okay. Whatever, I can't find it. I know it's there though. I know the name of the stream too. It's beating B plus level requests. Let's ignore the fact that I just wasted 10 attempts of dying to the first spike. If me beating Hexagon Force was 3 years ago, then it's safe to assume beating B was either... Let's go 1.5. Because by the time I started playing on computer for real, I think I'd already beaten Deadlocked on mobile. Or at the least Club Step. But I played mobile for a long time before I did computer, and even when I started playing computer, I still preferred mobile for a long time, because stuff like flying felt really weird on a mouse. And then I got used to computer and I've never looked back. Now mobile's the one that feels weird. As it should, because computer is just superior. Heck yeah. But I was a pretty decent mobile player. Water Temple was my hardest. Alright, let's go. I had a brain fart. I didn't want to spam too much to where I'd click when I got to the top and fall down. So I was like, yeah, that's probably enough. It was not enough. But yeah, no, I played mobile for many years before I started doing computer. Not phone, but tablet, because that's where I first played GD. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but I wasn't bad. I had maybe 15 easy demons, 4 medium, and 1 hard. Now I think I have around 30-something easy, maybe 5, 6 medium, and 2 hard. It's not a whole lot better, but still better. Part of that is, well, I'm about to have an insane. Part of that is I don't play a lot of harder levels, because I don't feel like learning them. If I want to do a level, it's because I have motivation behind it. This level I've wanted to beat for a long time, and it would be a new milestone level, so that'd be nice. So I have ample motivation behind this one. Jawbreaker, I was bored of this level, and I wanted something that'd be kind of fun. And I do enjoy the wave game in it, so I was like, let me try New Circles level. And I was late. Originally, I wanted to do Fairy Dust first, and I started doing the wave. I'm like, this is really fucking hard. Wonder how Jawbreaker is. And I started making insane progress on Jawbreaker really fast. Like, I think I had 70% of the wave done within, like, 60 attempts. The last 30% took me a long time, though. And getting consistent took a while as well. It was worth it, though. Jawbreaker, besides the freaking ship, because I still do not like that ship. It feels so clunky. Everything else, though, it was a fun level. I enjoyed playing it a lot. And it didn't have a freaking stress cube at the end like 9 Circles does. I died there so many times. It's like me dying at the final ship here 3 times. Even though the final ship is essentially free. I don't think anyone was supposed to actually die there. I might be the first. Just have to do a little quick click. I don't know why I'm struggling with that wave so much. It's a very easy wave. It's fine. I'm just waiting for the attempt at this point. I can feel it. It's gonna happen. Okay, that's a sad death. That's just... No, that's bad. I'm mad at that one. I want to beat this so bad. Just to say I've done it. And also so I can get a new level. I like this level. I'm a little tired of playing it though, because I've been playing it a lot. Bro. Alright, hold up. I turn the light on real quick. Feels weird, this being like one of the only lights lighting me up. Especially since it's flashing every like 20 seconds. It's like every 2 seconds when I say 20. Oh, I released way too early. Okay, good work. I knew it. I knew I clicked too hard. I fucking knew it. Okay. First attempt I've gotten past the beginning in like 20 minutes, by the way. Instantly died. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, final part. Okay, here we go. Oh my god! Oh, it's finally over. Okay. Oh my god, that took so long. I can't believe I actually fucking did it. 42 minutes today. I told you at the I fucking said at the start this is the fucking day. Was I wrong? Oh my god, that feels good to see. I have died so many times at that ending. I think I've died there 7 times. And I finally fucking did it. Alright, let's count the attempts. God, that feels good. Alright. 628 on the main level. Not that many. Let's come to these though. These are where I put my attempts into. I'll start off. I didn't have to delete it, never mind. This was the first one. I'm gonna save that one for last because that's where the bulk of my attempts are. This was the second one I created. This one's gonna have the least. 228. Let me get a calculator out because I do want to know a total. 28. Then we come over to the beginning. This one glitched for some reason. 438. So a lot of those like at least 20 of those aren't actual attempts, but it doesn't really matter. 299. I made this one after the last one broke, and then I used it just to practice specific parts. Same with this one. This one, I think I literally practiced one part with this one time. And then this one. This was my first version, the first version I practiced. 4,754. This is where the bulk of my attempts are. And just because I didn't add them into the calculator first. Where's this? 628. 6,367. I think that's less than 9 circles took me. Not by much. 456. This is just practice the ending. The ending of 9 Circles is hard. The wave. Wait, did this not take me as many times? I thought this took me like 6,000. Then I did the layout. It only took me... Oh, that only took me 2,200 attempts. I thought it took me much more. I don't count those ones. Okay, I guess I don't have any like levels here, right? Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. Dang, I didn't know 9 Circles only took me 2,000. 6,000 attempts later, though. And I can finally say I've done it. Oh, that feels good. Let me get that a thumbs up. That is an extreme demon trust. No, not really. Okay. I didn't think it'd be over so soon. I'm not complaining. Alright. Well, thank you to anyone that watched.